Hey, you want to add some screen tone onto this?
Where?
All the black parts of her outfit could be really dark screen tone or just black. I don't know.
Just in the hair. I just realized Froppy has those fishermen. I want a music historian to explain to me the origins of trap music, because I wasn't even aware of it till recently. It's like you discovered it first.
Notice how, like, the riffs just loop over and over again, and it's the beats that just change. It's exactly like lo-fi hip-hop.
Like, it seems like it was...
Notice how, like, the riffs just loop over and over again, and it's the beats that just change. It's exactly like lo-fi hip-hop.
Like, it seems like it... And then it was, like, lo-fi hip-hop music, and now...
Lo-fi...
Part 2. I will work on her hair. One thing that I never really thought about when we started filming these things is that when the camera gets a little bit in front of my face, my eye starts to focus on the camera and not the drawing for some reason. It's like an automatic weird focus thing of our eyes.
Is it distracting you? You want me to not do that so much?
No, I think it's just the price of filming your art like this. But it's something I never thought would happen because I thought I would be able to control where my eye focuses. But when you put the camera, when the camera is like kind of in front of my face, It's interesting how my eye is incapable of focusing on what's behind it.
Numbers on my phone, they keep calling me. Girlies at my shows, why they all on me? Want to know, get them all on me. 16 ounce for hell, she a cause. 4 cars deep, we'll come through on a late night. 5 was a fly, we call that a day night. Lights on, so out, I don't want no stage right. Knew that I was built for this forever.
When you watch me draw, do you ever wonder why I go from one spot and then go to a completely another
No, I do that too. My art teacher in high school at Ryman was like, yeah, you do this, I notice you do this part, and then you jump to that part.
Is that normal?
I don't know. I think it's just, we're kind of ADD like that. Because if I don't do it, I feel like I'm gonna forget.
Yeah, I feel that, and I also feel like I forgot I should have, like, especially with my hands, I need to remember with ink not to, like, ink in one direction, and then I forget sometimes, and I go, oh no, okay, let's ink in the other direction. I don't want to accidentally touch wet ink. Aren't we technically supposed to use those hairdryer things?
Manga artists do that all the time. In my How to Draw Manga book that I studied religiously when I was in high school, they even, to clean up all the ink parts that aren't dry, they would roll a toilet paper or a towel through the drawing.
That's scary.
That is pretty scary, because if it overlaps, then you're making a mess.
Like, mess up. I want to learn how to record on my own. With one hand, I'm drawing.
You've seen me do that before.
I have, and I'm always amazed that you are able to do it. I'm sure there are a lot of, like, you missing the actual act of drawing, but I'm sure it's usable.
Yeah.
It has that handheld feel.
I think that George, I swear to God, I saw that George draws a guy, I forgot his name. But he was, like, looking at reference on his phone in one hand, and then drawing with his other hand. I'm just like, how gangster are you? That is cool.
Why didn't he just put his phone down?
I don't know, man.
He's like, that's cool, I guess, but why? He didn't have to.
Oh, he was in the drawing bench. That's why. Yeah, like, how the heck are you supposed to do that on a bench? Either a bench or an easel, I forgot.
I see. It's like, that seems unnecessary. I mean, looking at reference is fine. I have a hard time
recording
because you kind of have to follow the movement a little bit.
Last time I was unemployed, that's when I first started doing it. It was so hard the first time. I would make Instagram stories for my personal Instagram while I was drawing, and that's the first time I ever did it, and I was like, what the heck, this is so hard.
You have to use, like, triple your brains to figure out how to do that. I wish I had a little robot.
A little drone?
A little robot drone thing.
Like flies around as you're drawing. It'd be so crazy.
Like that, what's it called? That thing that is like a high-tech robot with a camera and it follows you around really fast. They used it.
All drones can do that now.
Well, it's not a drone. It's like on an arm.
What?
Yeah, it's the thing that they used for the, what was it, the Golden Globes thing where they like slow-mo them?
Oh, I don't know. I don't know anything about this. I have no idea.
It's with that song, I'm a Boss.
Yeah, I know. I was wondering how they did that because it looks like people are sliding, but they're not sliding.
No, it's the camera. And it's on this kind of contraption arm thing.
Whoa.
And it's really neat. And I was like, I want one of those, but small.
Oh, was it in that Megan Dia video?
Yeah. It's called something.
I know what you're talking about. That's a smaller version of the arm they use to move the seats in certain rides.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I learned in my theme park design job a long time ago. It's this big automated arm that I think in the Harry Potter ride, it's literally an arm moving that.
Wow, it seems like it's a whole contraption, but it's just an arm.
Yeah, it's an arm. It's crazy. I think you see that arm a lot in like automation when you like
like
cars,
manufacturing things.
Yeah. But they're using it for cameras now, which
That's
is sweet.
really neat. I want one,
Me
but
too.
small. I want a little robot to follow me around.
That'd be sick.
One day, I bet I'm not the only one who wants one.
Yeah.
Elon Musk.
Make it happen.
Make it happen.
I know you're watching us. I know you love our channel so much, Elon Musk. God, imagine like how amazing GoPro was
Yeah.
and how many opportunities for creativity it opened. Mm-hmm. Imagine having that arm. It'd be so sick.
A little arm attached to a GoPro.
Maybe your shoulder.
Yeah.
That would be crazy.
It's like a little thing you attach onto your backpack maybe.
Yeah, and it looks like you're in a third-person shooter. Dang.
It just follows you
It
around.
follows you around? That'd be so sick.
If only I had those kind of engineering design skills. All the product design people need to get on this.
Yeah.
Take my idea.
What is a Gucci Mane?
He's the rapper.
It's a rapper?
Yeah.
Oh, I totally knew that.
Oh god.
You know, back when I was in high school, I was taking that art scholarship program thing.
Yeah.
And then someone said, blah, 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 that's G. And I'm like, I remember saying, I was like a freshman, and I was like, what's the G? What does the G stand for? And then like literally the most homeschool, like really sweet looking ass girl was like, you don't know what G is? It's gangster. And I was so like, oh.
I know that. So, people have been explaining to you slang since forever.
Yes, and then after I know what the slang is, I pretend I like own it. I overdo it like crazy.
God. Like, I think it's really funny that I'm more aware of slang than you are.
Yeah, I'm like Target. Once I learn the slang, it's like, it's already dead.
You're the dad.
Yeah, once I find out the fashion trend, it's over. That's how you know the fashion trend is ended.
Sometimes you're like, what's this? And then I have to explain it to you in front of your young sibling.
Dude, I remember you were like, you know, I heard what an e-girl and a visco girl and all these types of girls are. And
You're
I was like, what the heck are you talking
saying?
about? And then months later when we discover TikTok, I'm like going, oh my god, where's my hydro flask?
I still can't make that sound.
Try. You're so bad at it.
That's as best I can do.
Nicely done, babe.
Shiny, shiny wetsuit.
I know. That's fantastic. This is such a good pose. How did you get this?
I was trying to find a good balance for her because I don't like her froggy pose. It's too froggy.
It's on the nose.
Yeah.
Too on the nose.
And it's very unappealing to sit in that. You look
It looks
strange.
uncomfortable.
Yeah. So I also didn't really want to do the typical mid-jump pose. So I was like, maybe she's kind of in the froggy pose, but I'm gonna draw it
In your own way.
not so ugly. I have to sit with my drafting chair pretty high so I get a good full view of the drawing and I don't accidentally skew the drawing. But sometimes it gives me back problems if I'm not aware of my posture. Because sometimes I really like to get really close to my drawing, so I have to hunch over, but then I forget to straighten my back.
I think it would do me a lot of good if I bought one of your chairs, because my normal desk chair is kind of not cutting it for my drafting table.
I think for anyone who's under 6 feet, our furniture is not built for us short people. Everyone kind of should have a drafting table, or at least one of those seat things that raise you up, like it's kind of like a booster seat.
Yeah, booster seat.
But like soft, so it's good on your tailbone. Your coccyx.
Your what?
Your coccyx bone.
We're not allowed to talk like that. YouTube.
It's not a bad word. It's anatomy. See, I did this and now I realize I should have done that first. So I need to.
Why?
Because now I have to hover my hand and make sure I don't
I see.
accidentally touch it and then smudge it. I'll just turn it. There you
Since
go.
you don't really blow dry your hair, we should just plug it next to your desk.
So I've seen those funny blow dry things. It's like a blow dryer, but it's really short. It has a short barrel thing.
Mm-hmm.
Is that specifically for art?
Are you talking about paint dryers?
Is that what that is?
Yeah, so I use that to, what did I use that for? I think I used it for Sculpey or something. Mm-hmm. It's like a very, very high-powered blow dryer.
Yeah, it's like
if you use that on your head, you will probably burn brain cells.
So it's really hot.
It's really hot.
Ooh, I want one.
I forgot what it's specifically used for, but I think, oh, you know what it is? I think it's to remove paint.
What?
Yeah, or something like that. Oh, I forget. Yeah, like I think I was trying to remove paint from a skateboard, and then I used the heater to remove it because it's a hard plastic, the skateboard paint thing.
Oh.
And what it does, it basically peels it off because it's kind of like a sticker. The adhesive sort of doesn't stick anymore. So yeah, I think it has a lot of uses, but I think it's overkill for drying sumi. I think a normal, regular blow dryer would be fine. It's really hot, that thing.
It's so small, and it looks like a tiny
It's as small as a stapler gun.
Yeah. I saw it not for the first time, but I saw it again recently, and I was like, I kind of want one. It seems like it helps paint dry faster. Do you think it's expensive?
Oh no, it's not expensive at all. It's very cheap. We could get it on Virgil's right now if you want, but I honestly think it's overkill. I think a normal blow dryer is fine.
Well, maybe when I paint stuff, though.
Maybe.
Another thing about this music that I've noticed is they like to do the sound a lot.
Yeah, if nobody is actually saying it, they make up a sound for it. You know?
Yeah.
It's
You can do it. I can't do it. Yeah.
you can't roll your tongue.
No.
Say burrito.
Burrito.
Oh, see?
That's
Got
not rolling my tongue.
it. Wait, say it again?
Burrito.
Oh my god.
I just felt the whole world cringe just now. I'm sorry, I won't do that
Oh
again.
my god, ever since we made this YouTube channel, the whole world has been cringing. It's okay. Let them cringe.
I like cringe humor. Did you know that? No, you don't. You hate cringe humor.
Actually, I hate cringe humor. Right?
Yeah.
I was really thinking about it, like, do I? I do.
But I love it. It's very me.
You love slapstick the best, though.
I like slapstick when things just keep going wrong because of the slapstick. I don't just like the Three Stooges. I need a little something extra. A little unexpectedness to the slapstick is funny. That's why I like when babies fall down or something. Because they're not actually hurt.
Yeah, they usually fall down on the grass.
Yeah, or they're just overreacting.
There's that shot in the Unbreakable Kimmy Schmidt opening that you laugh at every single time.
Which one? I don't remember.
When the baby falls.
Oh yeah. Not my face. That has makeup on.
It's okay. They barely saw your face.
See, just thinking about it made me laugh.
I know.
Did I get all the darks? I think I did. Okay. Maybe I will add a little bit of shadow to her gloves and her goggles. So it's there. creamy color.
Nice. That looks good, babe.
Bring that hand forward.
Dang. Nailed it.
Nailed it. Gloves. Okay. Goggle thingies. Concentrate that a little bit.
Alright, it's time to add some color soon, huh? Oh, the ink looks so good. If you wanted to, most people just stop here.
Yeah?
But we're not like most people, are we?
I mean, to me it looks unfinished. Still. But add a little pop of color to make it really stand out.
Cool.
Shiny, shiny. I'm gonna make her wetsuit look really, really wet and shiny.
I like it. Yeah, it's really coming together.
Shiny, shiny.
So when we're assembling the long form video, if you're cutting it yourself, just cut like the first 2 seconds and the last 2 seconds. You know?
What do you mean?
Because it looks like I just turned on the camera.
Oh, I see.
You want to keep it having that continuous effect.
it's for costume.
Just little nubbins.
Don't know if they do anything. Weird that you have to kind of go over topics over and over again to really make the color smooth.
Yeah.
Her toesies.
Little toesies. We should give this show a title. Should be Drawing with Janet, Draw With Me, Honey and Absinthe, Draw With Me.
Yeah, I mean, I could do some SEO research, but I don't know how many people are looking for draw with me things.
Someone would be Draw With Me, where you make a, big old video, and then you could do Draw With Me UNCUT, where you just post the raw stuff.
Yeah, I don't know. I have to think about how to title things. It actually takes a lot of brain thinking. Like, the title and thumbnail is like most of the battle. It's harder than it seems to come up with a title people will click on. And then...
Dang, I almost want you to just do that accent of yellow.
Me too. Let's do it.
It needs to be done. This accent of yellow right there.
It's missing it.
Yeah, because it just looks like a weird highlight.
A weird stripe highlight.
Yeah.
Since there's so many highlights. That looks
That's so
much
nice.
better.
So appealing to the eye.
I really like her design a lot.
One of the stronger ones. I have no idea why Froppy and Bakugo have the gnarliest looking outfits, and everybody else kind of looks like they're wearing a onesie.
Yeah. I don't typically like green costumes, but this one is really designed well with the dark green and everything.
Yeah, to me, it's like a weird thing, but to me it reminds me of Jean Grey's classic outfit, which it's like this kind of green with hints of yellow, I think.
Mm-hmm. Or orange, I can't remember. But hers is fine.
But hers is so simple. It's one of the spandex type.
Yeah, it's so
outfits.
simple that it's just classic. It's her. That's the only benefit.
What helps is her red hair too.
Yeah. Oh yeah, her hair.
So I'm going to give you a mini tour of our workspace. Here we have Janet's cart, where it has, all sorts of drawing utensils everywhere. A big box of Sharpies, because Janet loves to warm up with Sharpies. And below, we have more stuff. And then here, we got this, one of our favorite art stores closed down. So sad. Swain's in Glendale, California. Closed down, but as they were selling all of their stuff, they were selling, brush holders that they would use to display whatever they were selling. So we purchased this, and now we put all of our brushes here. All sorts of brushes. And just have stuff because we've been working like maniacs all around. And here's my collection of gouache, which Janet is using. I heard of this tip. Marcello Vignali was talking about how he stuffs his Copics and stuff in a clear makeup bag. So I was like, oh, I hate having to pick out my gouache in a sack or a really poorly made zipper pencil pouch. So I got an old makeup bag and I put all my gouache here, and now it's all easy access. I know exactly where everything's at. Here's some deleter screen tone. And here's my workstation, which is a little disheveled at the moment. But similar to Janet's, I have my own ink and all that stuff. And here's my table. Back from washing the palette.
Yep.
Are those from before?
Yeah, I didn't feel like scratching them off.
Yeah. Can use those.
Yeah. Now, let's see if we have a green gouache. Thinking of doing like a bluer green. Oh, permanent green deep. Maybe if I just lighten it with some yellow.
It looks like it's too blue. Oh yeah, you could lighten it with yellow, you're right. Do I not have sap green or anything?
It's completely dry, never mind.
Sorry, some of these are old. From summers ago. There must be some sort of green in here.
That's empty. You probably have it in your watercolor. Oh, another one. Viridian.
That's really strong, right?
Yeah, but that's okay.
Oh, that's
permanent
perfect.
green light.
There it is. Mix some yellow into that bad boy. Boom.
I want a 4. This is a 4. This is 4. Hopefully this isn't dry too. Oh, it's fine.
Yes.
Put it next to that yellow. Oh my god. What is that?
Ew.
Is that enough?
Should be.
Okay. Well, if I have to remix, that's okay. I don't mind. Awesome.
Ew, that's not appealing for the camera. Make sure you spread some of that. It looks kind of gross. There you go. Okay, good.
It's happening. I have to remix.
Oh.
It's okay. For this, I don't mind it being a little patchy. Kind of has a nice effect. Dots.
Ooh, little dots are nice. Well, it's not so bad. It's just it turned more yellow now.
Yeah. Do what I say, not what I do.
It's oh, now I forgot the
phrase.
Yeah, it's I forgot.
like the smell of gouache.
Yeah, it's nice. It's very nostalgic.
It smells kind of minty to me.
It smells like a pleasant plastic to me.
But it's not made out of plastic. Acrylic's made out of plastic.
Oh, that's right.
I like the smell of acrylic too.
I don't. I do, and then sometimes I don't. What I don't like is the smell of oil.
I kind of like the smell of oil, honestly.
I feel my brain cells disappearing.
It reminds me of high school because I painted a lot in high school. Reminds me of my childhood. Green comes out really flat on the paper. I noticed a lot of other colors need a lot more paints, but green is really pleasant.
Home stretch. What would you rather be doing? Boards for DuckTales or this?
Oh, this. I usually have to do this a lot during convention season, or leading up to convention season. I have to really make a lot of original art, and I'll fix that up later. But a lot of this helps me get better a lot faster. When I was working, work kind of makes you stale. It's harder.
Why do you think that is?
Because we're not actually doing a lot of learning and using our minds. Once work gets a little bit repetitive, you just kind of stop growing. So a lot of people who have had jobs for a while, our skills start to get worse. But conventions have actually kept me really warm because I do this all the time, and every time I do it, it takes a while to kind of build up those skills again. And
if you don't use it, you lose it, and then you have to. It really feels like scraping off rust.
Yeah.
But then once you've got it again.
In my opinion, I'm still not at like 100% of my abilities yet.
Yeah. Janet Chan, this isn't 100% of my abilities.
And this is like my 10th ink original that I've done, I think, or close to it.
What number do you think you'll be like, as we say, on fire?
Probably like my 20th.
I think so too. That's basically a couple weeks from now.
Yeah. It takes a while and then we get back into it. Okay, so the last step is to add white.
Yep.
Ooh, look at that water.
Looks like the LA River water.
It's like a Posca.
Yeah.
Add some water. Let's do this. Some highlights for the eyes. do like a beauty shot of it.
Okay. Whoa, there's some gnarly light going on. Cool. Call it?
Yep.